Party people in the place to be. You are now tuned in to the
Yeah.
To the.
Yeah. We're doing the evening version. We getting entertained
Yeah.
a little earlier. I still got energy from watching that shit.
Yeah. 50 years of hip hop.
50 years of hip hop. I think it was recorded last year.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only put in February, so yeah, last year.
It was good. It was real good.
You know,
Yeah.
great show.
I watched it when they put it on.
Right.
And I stumbled on it and I was like, oh shit. 50
Yeah,
years. 50
It
years.
was good.
I remember
Great
every
show.
one of these groups.
Right.
no half of them.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I'm sitting there going, we know half of them was on the film. Right. Half
Real
of it.
talk.
Yeah.
50 years of hip hop.
Old school, what's up with you, man?
I'm cool in the game. JT Taylor and my teeth hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Chalk.
Posted like a stizzle.
Woo. Old school right now.
Right now.
Last but not least,
Lisa Marie from the SSV.
What's cracking, y'all? What's cracking,
Yeah.
lacking, everybody? What's going on?
You
What's
tell me.
going on?
You tell me. We can get right into these sports, man.
Ah, man. Do I have some news for y'all? Laker gang. We finally got him.
Who?
Spencer Dinwiddie is coming to the Lakers. He's just waiting to clear waivers.
I don't know
We've
who
been
that
trying. Listen, that's equivalent to getting Lamar Odom
Yeah.
when we had Pau Gasol and Kobe Bryant.
That's weird, not to cut you, but the other night my phone rang and I called old school because the person called me with Lamar
I felt
Odom,
so bad.
with Lamar Odom on the phone. And his car had a flat tire on the 210 in Upland. And he had been waiting for a Mercedes for like 3 hours, to get his car towed. And we couldn't even help him.
I didn't have my AAA expired, so I ain't renewed
Well, you
it
should have
yet.
called me.
Yeah.
You should have called me. Mine expired.
I told you said, so what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said, what? Well, shit, I could do about it.
I felt bad.
Your exact words.
Raining like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
That
he was
there
out
you
on
go.
the free, was right
AAA
here. He
work.
was on the 210 and Mountain.
No, I coulda got it.
Sorry, Lamar.
Yeah, sorry, Lamar.
No, I would have
Yeah.
been able to.
He was
get
cool though. He was like, man, I'll just have to sit it out.
Nah,
So,
you
all
should have called me. My AAA is in tip top. I got him
You
home.
know me. Mine's is opinion.
I got him home.
But anyway, gone, sis.
So yeah, like I said,
Oh, so there was no trade. They just
No, they didn't trade anybody. They didn't have to.
It just clearing waivers.
he's clearing
'cause
waivers because see the thing of it is
he
with
got
the
let
Lakers,
go.
we were smart. We got 3 first-round draft picks coming. We still got caps. We still got cap money, and we got roster space.
Yeah, because we done paid everybody.
That's it. And so why go
I
out?
gave everybody their money.
Right, and we got money, so why go and do all of that nonsense and make a crazy trade to get him and give away half of your team? Because that's what they have been asking for these last 2 or 3 years. That's why we didn't never go for
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, they wanted AR, all these different people, and we was like, nope. So we just waited, and now we got him. So he was in the building last night. He was sitting up there with Rob Pelinka.
Which we fucking lost last night.
So well, listen. The thing of it is, you got to look at Denver has our players, most of them. KCP, that's who we won the 2020 title with. Okay.
They do have the fucking
And
team.
the thing of it is, you got to
Our old
understand.
team.
Yes, they do. And like I said, Jamal Murray always plays well against us. So I'm not surprised at all. What I was impressed with, Jackson Hayes has been balling for the Lakers. And I'm glad that he's gotten that opportunity. He has been balling for the Lakers. Actually, all the youngsters have. And now we're about to get Cam Reddish back. He's been cleared. And Dinwiddie coming in. Man, we finna make another playoff run. We
Next
finna make
year.
another. No, this year. Just like we did it last year. It was around this time this year when we cranked up.
I just don't know how these damn Clippers in the #1 spot.
They're always in the number 1 spot. And then what happens?
They
Because they winning.
suck.
Shit, that's how you be in the #1 spot. You win.
They suck.
But see, that don't never mean shit what means something is when you come to playoff time and you get shit done in the
Exactly.
playoff time. And they
Where
can't never
have
get
they never made it
they
to the second
disappear.
round.
They disappear like a motherfucker during the playoff time. I don't ever worry about their ass during the season. I want to see what you
They
do
ain't
during the
never gonna
playoff.
win a championship.
No,
I don't
no.
care. They
So
get
go
a
on
new
and
building,
go
all
on get
this.
your own stadium. Get your ass up out of
Exactly.
here.
Get out
You
my
should have
house.
came here with your own shit.
I seen the new stadium.
Get out of my goddamn house.
They should have been out of here. You shouldn't have. Look, why you moved from San Diego to come here and be? Look, you've been living with us too long. You've been living there too long. Time to go home. Time to go. Go home. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. You know, shit.
It's okay.
So now we got our own shit. It's like, whew, now we can go and just look. Then they unveiled the Kobe statue. I got a little misty eyed on that. I ain't gonna lie, because that statue is the pose that he had the night that he scored 81 points, which was against Denver.
Yeah, it was the Mamba out. Pose.
Yep, that's when he told him Mamba out, and that's the night that he picked that statue, and that was before any of this happened. And so it was only fitting. There's going to be
3 more.
there's going to be 2 more.
coming.
There's 2 more. There's going to be a total of 3. And
Statues?
yes, in August of 2024, it'll be the statue of him and Gigi.
Oh, damn.
And that's going to be even more emotional. And then I don't know what the last one is going to be, but the second statue is of him and Gigi. So that I do know, and that'll unveil in August. Yeah, I watched it too. And I like the stories. The stories is actually pretty funny, but I think the funniest story I heard so far, I was listening to the Lakers station, and former Laker Michael Thompson, he said that him and Kobe, they was all on the road, and they had gone out one night for dinner. And they were going back and forth who they thought the greatest player of all time was. So, of course, you know, Michael Thompson, he said he felt it was Kareem. Somebody else felt it was Wilt. Somebody else said Magic. And he was diehard. Kobe was diehard. No, it's Michael Jordan. It's Michael Jordan. It's no better than Michael Jordan. So he arguing with him the whole way. So then Michael Thompson said, okay, let me ask you something, Kobe. He said, what? He said, is Michael Jordan better than you? He said, hell no.
That's Kobe. Bro.
And I can see that shit. And I was like, that shit funny as hell.
But to say that who's the best,
Yeah,
go.
yeah. And, but
Is he better than you?
Yeah, except when he goes up against you, no, he ain't shit. So I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, yeah, I could see his ass. That's a Kobe response.
It's dope. That's dope.
So yeah, like I said, everything was pretty good. We got the Super Bowl hype coming, so I'm kind of hyped myself with the Super Bowl.
I'm excited.
I believe it's going to be a good Super Bowl.
Okay,
Vegas.
so who you got?
Well, I got the Niners.
And what's the score at the end of the?
I think it's going to be probably 27-24. And the reason why I say that because
I got it coming down to 3 points.
Yeah, I have it 3 points, 27-24. I have Niners if they do what I think that they're supposed to do defensively. Now, if they don't, flip that same score to be Kansas City, because it's going to come down to a last play, because you have to know that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in history when it comes to making awkward on the run throws. Yes. Nobody can do that shit better than Patrick Mahomes. And the most awkward positions, Patrick Mahomes can do it. So if you're going to have to do them, you better watch that Raider tape, and so Mad Max can show you how to get to his ass and pressure his ass.
Right.
Who you got, TJ?
I'm not going to say, because I don't want to jinx my team.
Chocolate.
Frisco.
What score at the end of the game?
I got a 9 point.
9 point.
What about you?
I actually think Kansas City's gonna win by 3 points. It's gonna be a field goal at the end. I'm really with Sis on the 27-24.
But on the opposite.
But I think Kansas City gonna win. Just too much experience.
That too, and then I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Not that I don't want a Cali team.
No,
to win,
I know what you're saying. Realistically, yeah, I can respect
I'm playing
that.
the experience.
Yeah. And then you got to realize Taylor Swift and the Swifties are gonna be in the house, and them Swifties, listen. People can talk shit about them, but
What they got to do with the football game?
They listen. Just start looking at stuff. I'm telling y'all.
You should see the bets
Bro.
they got. How many times she's gonna be? People are
Yes.
$10,000 on how many times
Yeah.
she's gonna be shown throughout the game. Over under 10, 15.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying don't underestimate the power of the
And she
Swifties.
might not even make it on time.
Oh, she will. Oh, she
coming
coming from Japan. She
coming
coming from
from
Japan. No, it's Japan. Yep.
That
She
chick
gonna be
almost
right there.
bust her ass yesterday in Japan. She almost fell off the goddamn stage.
She'll be there. She'll be there to be her precious Kelsey. She will be right there.
Yeah,
And
she
got
had
her
to sell
boo.
her plane because they was tracking her plane.
Yeah. Them people, listen, them people, those MAGA people.
Some dude, he has a tracker. He can track your flight, and they can do shit to the plane and all kind of shit.
Their MAGAs are after her.
Tracking the plane. She had to get like some like cease and desist letter, so she sold the motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
their MAGAs is coming after
I'll
her.
sell the motherfucker.
Yeah, they're coming after her. I
guess they got
went
the
off.
in-flight shit or some internal shit.
Yep.
That's weird as fuck.
He was tracking on the phone.
No, it's happened before. It's happened before. It happened a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago, where this guy was tracking Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley also that got tracked. Like I said, these people is real fucking weird. I get you don't like somebody or you don't agree with people's politics, but why you got to be trying to do all that weird shit?
And then her stalker, this motherfucker go to jail, get out, and go right back, try to fuck with her again.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like when do you take somebody to jail and they stay in jail?
Yeah, it's
Right.
crazy.
Like until somebody get hurt.
Well, they should have learned by Rebecca Schaefer when they was allowing all of our information out there, and that stalker found that woman's apartment through the DMV and went to her house and blew her away. When does it stop?
That was a long time.
Yes, it's a long time ago, but yet it's still going on today, where you can when you can just harass somebody
Right.
and no consequence. That's why I said when they start fucking up these stalkers, I don't want to hear nothing from the family talking about we suing. No, you should have told your stalking ass loved one, stop stalking. No,
So
Taylor Swift is not your wife.
So TJ is not saying who he is. I'm on the opposite side of you, 27-24, but you're for San Francisco.
Of course, I'm going for San
And then-
Francisco, but I would not be surprised at all
You got
if
a
Kansas City won.
You got a 9-point game.
But I'm going for Frisco. That just it. That's all.
Be 3 field goals. That's going to be crucial. That's going to be bad.
3 field goals. Is there going to be a missed field goal?
Of course.
Anything is possible.
Think there will be. Well, judging from the last couple games, I guess
That's very
missed
possible.
field goals are a big
Yeah, because that's
part.
happened on both ends. Yeah. I never seen so many
Right.
in post play. Seen so many goddamn missed field goals, and which have decided games. So, like I said,
Bills game,
yeah,
Right.
it was the Bills game. Yeah, the
It's
field goal
always a
that missed
field goal
with the Bills. Yeah.
Remember wide right.
But the reason why I say defense is going to be crucial because if you go back and look at the Baltimore Kansas City game, there was no pressure from the Baltimore front line on Patrick Mahomes at all. He found Travis Kelce at will. And that's only one he was looking for. And then they sicked a little running back on the Pacheco, and he just ran loose on him too.
That motherfucker is wild. I love.
But when we played him,
McCaffrey though.
But well, Christian McCaffrey, because let me tell you, they fucked the 49ers over. The 49ers got a fucked up training camp, and I'm gonna tell you,
that's very true.
they're saying they got a fucked up training facility. Okay, they don't put them where the grass is fucked up, all kinds of shit. Some Kansas City fan went and pulled a prank on them while they was in the hotel sleep, pulled the alarm. Them people was outside for hours, broke their rest, and the whole 9 yards.
You talking about the football player?
Yes.
This week?
The other
the other day they did that shit. Pulled the fire alarm. Them niggas was out at 5 a.m.
They was out. They was
They
out.
used to do that to basketball. They used to do that to the Lakers in Boston.
Oh yeah, remember when they were in Boston though? What they? Boston they would turn the heat up. You be in there sweating.
They would turn the heat up. They would have cold showers. They wouldn't have heat for the showers. They turn the locker room. They turn the heat all the way
It'd
up.
be 80 degrees in that motherfucker. Then they just smolder.
Damn.
Yep.
We never did them like that.
Yeah, but they
never
did.
them
Them
like
motherfuckers
that.
did that shit.
It
was cruel. Yeah.
Fans, 3 of them.
So Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, they asked about Christian McCaffrey.
Oh,
Christian McCaffrey said he taking it personal.
They go to jail, but
They're going to jail.
Yeah, but you gotta find out who it is first.
Well, that's what they're doing. They got all the hotels.
But to me, it's just stupid to do that because they got cameras everywhere now.
Find them
You can't get away with.
You can't get away with the motherfucking thing. They got cameras all over the place. I mean, look, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but Christian
But that
McCaffrey
was a good
said
idea, though.
it was.
That's great. That's great thing.
They still think that Michael Jordan got poisoned.
He did.
It wasn't a sick game that he had.
No, he got
I
poison.
still
I
think
believe
he
it
got.
too.
They
I
ordered.
believe
He
it too.
ordered the pizza, and when the pizza came, he ate the pizza, and he got
Well, I
sick.
believe that too because you remember they did that shit to Kobe Bryant up there in
They
Sacramento.
still
You
think.
check that bread. Oh, okay.
They still
they
think
did
that,
that to
he
Kobe
got
Bryant.
poisoned instead of.
Yeah, they did it to Kobe
Instead
Bryant. I believe it.
of the sick, they call it the flu
He ain't
game.
had no damn flu. They poisoned that boy. And they did that same shit to Kobe up in Sacramento years ago. And it was a playoff game. Kobe was sicker than a fucking dog. And he still balled out on their ass. So like I said,
Yeah, you gotta watch out.
yeah, they doing this. They take this shit very serious when you go to these search.
That's where you have to hire the homeboy for it. Hey, taste this.
You gotta taste it.
That's what the Kings used to do back in the day.
Yeah, if he kill over, oh well, that wasn't no good.
Another one. I just hired
They
somebody
did
else.
do that.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You're a professional taster. At any moment, you could die.
I said, oh
That's
my
when they used
God.
to know. That's when they used to know that somebody was coming to poison them and be like, "Shh, like, taste this. I'm not thirsty.
Well, you are now.
Yeah. Taste
Either
it.
Gobble
you
it,
taste
but
this,
you
or
are
you
now.
get thrown to the lion."
Yep.
Funny.
Blow your ass in the snake
Oh,
bed.
man.
Remember the girl does it in Cleopatra.
Yeah.
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 That was
That was
common.
one of me and
I'm
Chocolate
gonna say
favorite
you
movies.
okay, I was trying to get into boxing.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
so Christian McCaffrey said he taking all this shit personal.
That's
So I'm like, oh, I hope you take it personal enough that you just run that shit down their throat. That's what I hope you do.
that's dope.
Because they have not been able to stop. Kansas City has not been able to stop the run. If I had to say there's any weakness in their defense, it has been that. What made what made Kansas City able to slide by is because they did have a running game this year
Yeah.
with their passing game. They had a running game which saved them.
McCaffrey's gonna have a ball tomorrow.
But he should, and I hope he does. And I hope
and
that-
Debo.
Yeah,
And
Debo
Kittles.
Debo Samuels, listen. That's a big boy. He can get you out in the open field, and going to trying to stop him is like getting in front of a freight train. So I'm hoping that I have faith in Kyle Shanahan. Hopefully that he'll just pull out all the stops, because he's gonna have to. But they cannot let Kansas City get a big lead because they ain't coming back. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And
Yeah,
Kansas
can't have
City,
like-
if
They
San
have like a
Francisco,
touchdown and a pick six.
yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now. But if Brock Purdy comes out firing on all cylinders like he did to come back against the Lions, Kansas City gonna have a long day. Cause Brock Purdy took that team on his on his shoulders in the second half and just went to fucking work. So, cause they should have never came. They were down 24-7. They should have never came back from
Never.
that shit. But Brock Purdy said, "Not today and not in our house." And he didn't let it happen. So I'm hoping that he comes and plays with that same fire and takes being just from that great facility in Santa Clara, and you come to Vegas and they done put you in the shithole. So I'm hoping, look, you done had the fire alarms and everything fucked up. I'm hoping that they just take that shit personal and go and take it to Kansas City.
Hey, the boxing, that dude's gonna take legal action.
Who?
The dude
Jermaine
Ortiz.
Oh, he should.
I said he shouldn't have won that fight, but and
Teofimo.
unanimously, that dude said he's taking legal actions. He gonna
Yeah,
find
he
out.
beat,
Everybody in that
Teofimo.
Everybody in the boxing
A unanimous decision?
unanimous.
Holy shit! I said he's up. There's no way Terafimo
No way.
came back on. I was like, no, this is a travesty.
That's
So
one
when
of
I
the
watched the thing later on when I went home,
Mhm.
and I was like, it was like, oh, he's taking legal action. I was like, he should. I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
should.
You
He
know,
got
they
robbed.
need to start doing this because I'm sorry, all this paying people off for them to
He
just
got
fuck people
robbed.
over, that shit gotta stop.
And we
I know
watched
it's
the
called
fight.
prize
I
fighting,
watched it
but
twice.
damn.
He got
I was like,
robbed.
there's no way.
And then I think something wrong with Teofimo. Mentally, him and
Yes,
They
yeah, yeah.
They're special, man.
No, I'll tell you why I say that, because when he's on X, let me tell you, he be wilding out, and I'll be like, oh damn, Teofimo, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
He be saying, no, he be wilding out.
But now we got Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
Now that's gonna be a great fight.
Woo, I
That's
can't
gonna
wait.
be a great fight, but I don't know if Ryan Garcia gonna be able to handle that.
He ain't.
He can't.
I'm sorry. After what he did to Rougarou,
Nah,
look, I think after what he did to Rougarou, I'm
Yeah.
thoroughly convinced
Look,
this
Yeah.
motherfucker can
Sis.
fight.
TJ said that. TJ said if he
Sis,
beat the Rougarou, I'm
yeah.
convinced.
yes.
Those
He
are
will
his exact
Rougarou
words.
ass.
I've always been a Devin Haney fan from day one.
Me and I love River. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
Good heart, good dude.
But you know what though? He knew he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he knew it.
But he had me cracking up though. But I still say y'all crackheads. I stand 10 toes down on it. I still say your family crackheads. I said this boy fucking fool.
And you know he took his loss great.
He did.
You know what
He
I'm saying?
did. He said he underestimated him. He didn't think that he could punch like that. He did not think that he would get hit like that. He just underestimated him, and he said it. And by the time he tried to regroup, there wasn't no regrouping. Devin Haney said, "Oh, you talking about my mom and them, huh? Okay. I'm gonna show you what this Oakley boy. I'm gonna show you this Oakley shit. You gonna take an Oakland ass whooping today."
Ryan grabbed motherfucking Devin by his neck.
He tried to, yeah. He tried.
He got it. He got it.
I'm saying he tried. Like, he shoved him.
He pushed him back.
And that's a mistake.
On the neck, though. On his
That's
neck.
a mistake.
The daddy got busy. All of them. It was.
That's a mistake.
That Oakland came out them motherfuckers.
That's why I said he finna get an Oakland ass whooping. I'm gonna tell you right now. You better should talk to the Riggaroo first.
Nerve to say.
I seen a video of when you
went Tank. What was your ass? Well, me and Chuck was like.
Tank wobbled a whole lot of motherfuckers.
No, we was
the
like,
nigga.
nigga.
Talking shouldn't be talking.
Yeah,
you got stopped.
You got stopped. He got wobbled. You got stopped.
Right.
You didn't make it.
Right. You didn't.
So
make
yeah,
it.
Floyd showed me the tape.
Yeah.
And you was wobbling. You was doing all this. You was wobbling.
You wobbled too. And Tank went,
He
oh.
wobbled. That nigga got on one knee and quit.
Yeah,
Stopped him in the
fuck it.
second round. Kicked his ass in the what?
In the seventh.
Stopped him in the seventh all the way. That boy just kneeled down. And it was funny. Since we talking about Tank. Tank knew he hit you. Tank said, oh. Tank knew he got you.
Oh.
Yeah.
When he hit
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah. Tank looked around and said, oh.
So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Look,
That's gonna
I
be
wanna
a
get back to
great
Teal.
fight.
Teal is something. You got a mental thing going on.
I'm sure.
Anytime you tell the world that you're the best fighter, you're better than Muhammad Ali.
He said
There's
that.
something wrong with you.
He said
Okay.
that.
Not only that,
You have brain damage or you're on crack.
but his daddy now they want to fight Terrence Crawford.
No, they don't. No, they
His
don't.
daddy said, he wants to be great, so I think, at
Go on,
47,
put him in there.
I was like,
Bug gonna whoop his ass.
and you know what?
Bug gonna give him an Omaha ass whooping. Bug gonna whoop his ass.
Bud's gonna do it to shut his ass up.
Yep. Bug gonna whoop his ass.
But Kenny Ellis said that Tank need to whoop his ass, and Kenny Ellis is Tank's trainer.
He said, I don't care if it's at 140, 150, 180, 190, 200.
He said he gotta fight Teal.
Got to.
Well,
I said,
both of them are gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, we
Now, I'm
know
just gonna
that.
tell you that right now. If you think he got brain damage now, like I said, you want fuck with Bud? Go ahead on. Go on in there with Bud.
Right.
You don't want to fuck with Bud.
You don't want to fuck with Bud. That Omaha, Nebraska boy gonna whoop your ass.
That's all it is.
Okay, so like I said, if he destroyed my Spence, my Earl Spence, I know Earl was fucked up and dehydrated, but look, he whoop Earl ass. What you think he gonna do to you? You say you ready. You say you ready. Okay.
Just off one day off.
Mm-hmm.
Just everybody can. What is you say?
Floyd.
Nobody is immune
Floyd.
from getting their ass whooped.
Floyd.
Floyd.
We're different type of fighter.
Yeah.
He fought 50 motherfuckers.
And that's why I'm saying Tank a different type of nigga. And you think, yeah, okay. Keep on talking and don't you want to fight Bud. No, you don't. But go on in there.
Nah, leave Bud.
I'll be right here. Listen, I'll be right here to watch you get your ass beat. I'll be right here to watch you get your brake passed and get your doors blown off. I'll be right here to watch it.
Conor Ben and Tank fight. I think that'd be a good fight. Because Conor weighs 147. Tank said, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, they take Conor Ben. Because, when they overseas, they think they the shit until they come over here and fight. When they come over here, they always fucking lose.
Like
Or
I
if we go over
said,
there, we whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying?
it's like this.
Yeah.
You want to do all that? Come on up over here. We got the best over here.
Well, I think we do.
We have the best here. So come on down, or we can come on over the pond. Whatever need to happen.
Right.
But bottom line is you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Now that's just
Know
it.
that.
That's it. That's all.
Right.
And you
that.
know what? I'll be here. I'm gonna be right here to watch your demise, and then I'll be here to talk about it. What had happened to you?
Now, you know that they done caught up with the old boys getting charged for the deaths of those 3 cats
He
in
should have.
Kansas City.
They should, because they found fentanyl. They found cocaine.
He should
Yes,
be.
they should have.
and
Cocaine
fentanyl.
and fentanyl. What happened was these people were sitting outside. Now they found these dead bodies outside. They went over to watch one of the championship game, for Kansas City fans. And that day was like -9 or some shit. It was really cold.
Wow.
These motherfuckers I don't know. He gave them, and he gave it to them. I don't care what no one says. He gave them cocaine, fentanyl, all kinds of shit was laced in that stuff.
What the news is broke. This is what it is. He's a cooker. He cooks meth. He cooks dope, and he makes stuff specifically for his clients. So if you say, I want to feel like this, I want to feel like that, he makes it to your custom the way you want it, and he tested the shit on them. That's what happened.
And that's why. And
They said they all fell asleep at the same time. Because
all of them.
Because they all had to fall asleep. Because if somebody would have nodded off or somebody was still up, they would have woke them up.
Right.
Because it was cold. He said these motherfuckers all went to sleep because he went inside the house
and went to sleep.
Yeah, but see what gets me? You're sitting outside in -9-degree weather with no shirts on.
Yeah, because they didn't.
And you wait a minute, but you went to house sleep for 2-3 days, and you don't know the motherfuckers dead.
He was sleeping how long?
Listen.
Nah,
I'm telling you what he told the police.
He didn't know that they were dead. The girlfriend came over looking for her boyfriend, and the police had already been there, knocked on the door. He wouldn't answer. Then when the girlfriend came over, he answered the door for the girlfriend. The girlfriend said that he answered the door with his drawers on and a glass of wine. When he opened the door, he was t-shirt, drawers, and a glass of wine. She was like, well, where's my boyfriend? Whoop, 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 whoop. And he told him, I thought they left. She was like, no, the car's still outside. Boom, found him in the backyard, froze to death. Hypothermia. And they said took probably minutes for them to die.
Because it was -9 degrees out
Their body dropped 20 degrees in
minutes.
But she saw instantly as soon as she walked in the house.
99.9.
Yes, but she saw it. But see what gets
and then they dropped 20.
It doesn't matter. But the bottom line is the fact that how did you not know that they weren't in your backyard?
Yeah, I didn't understand that either.
Because she saw she saw right away. As soon as she walked in this house, she looked out on the patio. The sliding glass door. The blinds were open. She saw them back there dead.
These motherfuckers.
So how in the fuck didn't he? Nah, he knew they was back there.
He had to know.
You had to know. And then you go and pack up the house, lock up the house, and leave.
And go to rehab.
And now you're in rehab. Nah.
That's some weird.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
And you didn't hear their phones ringing?
I'm so confused.
The motherfuckers was probably silent shit.
No, the phones was ringing, but they were all going to voicemail. Because everybody was calling them.
He probably couldn't even answer that motherfucker.
So he's gonna be charged.
Oh,
he should be.
Oh, he should be.
He should. He gave it to him.
They found all of that in their system.
Mm-hmm.
They found it in his system and.
Yeah, he's one too.
Obviously, had time to clean up the house.
You know, I don't understand this shit now. Like our era, man, it was just weed
and Sherm.
Now.
They doing everything. Fentanyl, what's that?
Promethazine,
what is it called? Syrup. Niggas really have baby bottles. They're drinking out of baby bottles.
I think a big thing was Snoop with the Chronic coming out. I think that's got a lot of people off crack. When did you hear about crack anymore after the Chronic came out?
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Never thought about that.
I mean, you had songs like, saying, remember Shinehead, Yeah. All kind of, but when the Chronic came out, everybody went to the fucking weed. So you never heard about crack.
Now they start putting it in the weed.
No, it's called Primo.
Primos was always.
Well, that's what I said. You didn't hear about it. That niggas was still doing
really
it when they couldn't get no weed. They
were doing like crack. The first thing to be like, oh, that's a crackhead.
Yeah.
But crackheads are built different than other people.
Well, like I said, that's just like dealing with a drunk. They can drink anything after a while, and that's what happened with them crackheads. If it's weed, they're gonna smoke up that weed.
Exactly.
If it's crack, they're gonna smoke the crack. If it's meth, they're gonna fuck with that meth. Yep. That's just what it. They're gonna smoke anything they get hands on.
Kingston Boulevard or whatever.
Kensington.
These motherfuckers be like.
But they on some other shit though. They on that.
Yeah,
they on animal. I forgot the name.
It's ketamine.
It's for horses.
Animal tranquilizer.
Yep.
Why would you want to take an animal tranquilizer?
Well, same reason they want to smoke Sherm.
Right.
Because they want to forget the
Man, when they
world
want
and
to get,
fucked up.
look, they
And then
want to get
gotta
stuck.
go do
Like,
it. Then they got to do it
that
again.
formaldehyde,
Do
which
it
is what
again.
embalming
Do it
fluid.
again.
That's what embalm dead
That's
people with
called
formaldehyde.
addiction.
I'm
You're
just
smoking
amazed how
dead
they can
people.
stand up that long. They be linked over, nigga, almost their head be damn near on the ground. And they
Yeah, that
laid beat up.
ketamine is some dangerous shit. But like I said,
Okay, so you know what I've been confused about too? Like all these new drugs that we be hearing, like fentanyl. Like where was that shit at a while back?
fentanyl,
Have it been
actually,
around?
yes,
always
fentanyl has been
around.
around. Fentanyl is a
sedative.
drug that they use, especially for terminal cancer patients. It's
They had
it's
my
100
daddy on
times.
it when he was in the hospital.
Yes, it's
right
100
before he
times
died.
stronger
But
than
it's
heroin.
It's a very,
Yeah,
because I was looking at the, the tube.
Right.
They got the machine
Right.
that has each tube that,
Right.
and I'm looking, I'm like, fentanyl. I'm like, asking the doctor, is like, yeah, but that's.
yeah, but they
I
go.
mean, you're
Fentanyl
talking
is supposed to
about,
be given. This because I work in the
Beyond
medical field.
medical.
I'm gonna tell you how fentanyl is supposed to be given. Fentanyl is supposed to be dosed based on your weight. You're not supposed to just go in and just grab fentanyl and start taking it.
And remember,
It's
these people
based
mixing
on
it
your
up in
weight.
these pills.
That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
but
These
see,
who?
even the pills,
These
they have
Chinese
patches.
come from China.
It's coming from China.
Yeah,
come from
because we stopped
China, and
making it
these
here.
motherfuckers putting it in these
Oh,
pills.
so they don't make fentanyl here.
No,
No.
they don't make it here
Here-
anymore. They stopped producing it here in the United States about almost 10 years ago now.
Comes
So-
in through China, goes through Mexico.
No, it comes to Mexico, and
Okay,
they're
then-
coming
then
in.
Then it comes to Cali.
And it comes,
It comes
No,
everywhere.
it goes everywhere.
Go everywhere after that.
That's why you never take nothing. Somebody just go, oh, you need some.
Mm-mm.
You don't
Yeah.
never take nothing.
No,
and
because
they
you don't know what's in
sealed
it.
up
Right.
now.
Right.
Or
If
ain't
somebody just
prescribed
go,
you
oh,
to
you
do
need
it.
a pain pill or whatever like that, unless it comes from a doctor and it came
From a
out
pharmacy.
that thing, or comes from
my shit
if you
come
buy
from.
Tylenol from
Mhm.
the store or
Right.
whatever. If it's not sealed, don't never take, because all these synthetic drugs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
People just go, oh yeah, my homeboy gave me a couple pain pills, because my back hurt or whatever.
I never do
Fuck
it.
that shit.
I ain't taking
Yeah.
shit
No,
anyway.
my shit come from the doctor.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I'm
God,
saying.
I can't
See-
take no pills except for fucking Motrin.
I know.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing with fentanyl. The way it is structured, it's structured to be given to you based on your body
Just
weight.
a grain of it
Yeah.
can kill like 500 people. Just
What you mean?
a pinch.
Breathing it in can kill you. That's the reason
Yeah,
why they have
breathing
breathing it in can kill you.
That's why they got that Narcan.
Mm-hmm.
The cops have the Narcan 'cause
Yeah.
when they go into these houses or go into, go to
Because they're
arrest
mixing it with
somebody
meth
or go
as
to
well.
do a
And they get
traffic stop.
exposed to it.
And these motherfuckers open up the trunk or open up the bag, boom, just the smell can put
Yeah,
you out. Well, gotta
they also
stick
have to
the
do it
big-
with meth. When you go into these meth labs and shit, that Narcan is also good for those meth labs. And so you have to be very careful because they're now mixing it with meth.
And
They're
They're mixing it with
remember,
heroin,
San Bernardino
everything.
is the meth
cocaine.
capital of the world. Out here is the meth capital of the world.
Yeah,
Meth
Oh,
comes from
Temecula,
here.
actually Temecula and Paris were, and that was back in the 80s.
I didn't know it was
And that
around
was
in the
back.
80s.
Meth has been around that long.
Because the bikers.
Yeah,
the-
that's who. There used to be the white
Hells
boys used to mess
Angels.
with that meth, and that's what there used to be. The white boys used to fuck with that meth,
But
and
there
that
was,
back
there's
in the
another
80s.
one that was
Now-
called Ice that the Hawaiians
That's,
Yeah.
that's
discarded.
what meth is.
Meth
Well, they
is ice.
said that Hawaii
It's
is the
ice.
first of
It's-
it.
It's called. I know.
Okay, I believe you. I'm just saying.
Shit.
They call it now. It's just
slivers.
all of that's the nickname.
Ice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like I
It
said,
used to be called shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
got
but
some
that
shit.
used to be a big thing, and it used to be a big thing when you went out to places like Paris or Temecula, where it was very desolate. That's where that shit was cooked at.
I'll tell you, but you
And-
I believe that.
want to get
Yeah.
some shit done, boy.
Fuck with that.
You
Huh?
want to paint the house, to
What's
redo
that?
the garage.
What is that?
Meth.
Oh,
Speed. It's speed. It's just
Right.
speed.
But
But
yeah,
you want to get some shit done.
I wonder what make them pick their skin
It's the grinding of the teeth. It's
and picking their
it,
skin.
because
What makes
it's-
them pick
it-
their
it-
skin?
the anxiety and the next fix, because once you go up,
you
the
crash.
It's horrible.
It's like
huh?
heroin.
the crash is
It's like heroin.
Horrible.
the crash is bad because
Yeah.
you're up for like 10 hours and you're moving, you're
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Yeah,
grinding
it's like
your teeth,
heroin.
you're
It's like
picking the skin.
that coming
that
coming
comes
off of
from
heroin will
overtime,
literally kill you.
fine.
Yeah, it's like heroin. That coming
Yeah,
down off
but
that shit
coming
can literally
down-
kill
that coming
you.
down shit,
Yeah, it can literally kill
you
you.
crash. You can,
And you crash badly
crash
because, like I said, it can
bad.
literally kill
That's why they
you.
got to keep the next line going. Keep
Yeah.
the next,
Yeah,
keep the next, crush it up. Keep the next line.
You can
going.
snort it.
You can do anything
I
with
thought
that.
you smoked it. I mean,
You can do all
You can.
anything with that
You
shit.
can.
They got heroin now where you
I've
can
done it
snort that
before, so
heroin.
I ain't.
And when you see,
they've been having
I-
snorting
no,
heroin.
crush-
My
Yeah.
old roommate used to do it in
Yeah,
Dallas.
with that
I was
foil.
like, why is
Yeah.
this nigga always nodding?
yeah, with that
Crush it
foil,
or
yeah,
smoke or
and you see
put
all
it
that
on
black
some
shit.
foil.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That'll get you.
Somebody used to put it in their soda.
yeah,
Meth?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
I don't know how that would dilute. That was diluted. You either need it going
I'm
right
telling
into
you,
the bloodstream or
to put it in her
smoke
soda.
it
I was
or
like,
smoke it
Why you
like.
put it in your soda? She'll drink half her soda and put
Put that shit in there.
Oh, I don't know how that
somebody
would
we
work.
know. I ain't gonna.
Right.
Yeah. I was like,
I don't know how that would work.
Because I know that you, when
And
you
she
do
wouldn't
X, you're
stop
supposed to
working.
put it in your butt.
I don't
Did
know.
y'all know that?
What's that?
In your
Ecstasy.
butt?
Mhm. I've heard of it.
Why
Yep.
don't people used to do
Heroin that way.
cocaine?
They did kill
In the
cocaine
movie?
that way.
Cocaine.
Shit. What's his
know that.
name? Who was it? Richard Pryor used to put that shit on his penis so he could go a long time. Yeah,
See?
yeah.
See?
It's
I
got
can believe
something
that
with the
cocaine.
bloodstream.
Yes.
It's got to go into
Cocaine,
the
the blood.
bloodstream. That's why I've only smoked a couple times, but crushing it up, you know.
I ain't mess with it no time.
Like
I ain't got
that?
time.
Never.
for that. I don't need that much
I ain't
fucking
never
energy.
done
I,
cocaine.
Boy,
don't-
you get that drip.
No, I don't need none of that.
That
I don't
drip
need none of
down
that
your
bullshit. I don't need
Well,
none of that
that's
shit.
when you know it's working.
Oh
The
yeah.
good old fashioned weed was
Right after
always
you-
the ticket for
Right
me.
after you take it,
I ain't
right after
tried
you
none
take
of
it
that
because
shit.
it's in the nose.
Good old marijuana
and
was
then
good
when
enough
that-
for me.
You can feel the drip go into your
No,
throat.
I can't feel
That's
shit
when you
because
know
I ain't do none of it. Just give me some.
Easy,
I was
really
regular ass weed was my thing,
Yeah, but you done
and
drugs.
I was good. And give me
You
yeah,
done other drugs.
I did. I haven't. So I smoked weed. That
I
was
never,
it.
ever.
And then when they started trying to do that other shit, I'm
I've
good.
smoked sherm. I've smoked.
I ain't messed with
I've
none of it.
smoked. I've done meth and I've done acid and shrooms.
Nope, I haven't done none of it.
I've
I
done
ain't done no
shrooms.
shrooms. I ain't done none of that because I ain't got time
Me
to be
either.
stuck and frozen no fucking place.
I've done
Look,
shrooms,
no.
I've done
But hey, those that do,
But couldn't
hats
do
off to
that stuff now. Oh my god, I can't even smoke weed now. I haven't smoked weed and
It's been years.
I smoked weed. You gave me one hit
Yeah,
hit years ago, and it fucked me off. I hadn't smoked weed in probably almost
been like 7 years.
7
I ain't
years.
smoked weed in about 30 minutes.
I don't miss. That's the funny thing.
I don't
either.
miss it at all.
I don't even.
I couldn't. I
Yeah,
could
I don't
not
miss
hit.
it.
If I hit weed now, I end
when
up
you
feeling
have a
like
good
I
time,
gotta go.
You'll take a puff or two. You'll be like,
Yeah,
oh
puff.
man, fuck it, let me hit it. You know, whatever.
When I hit the weed at your
like
house, when I
somebody's
hit the weed at
birthday. Like
I
his
felt
birthday
like
in
I
a
was
couple
gonna have to
days.
go to the hospital. I was
Yeah.
like, no, my body can't take this anymore.
Hey, your birthday coming up.
Yeah.
What's today?
Days after.
Should be
Today's
what?
the 10th. 3
Tuesday.
days.
Yeah,
Should be Tuesday.
your birthday Tuesday.
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 147.
Yep, I'm 47 years old.
I
Damn, you've aged well, bro.
I mean, born right after the Civil War.
So what? You wrote Yankee Doodle. You co-wrote it.
I didn't get royalties. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you co-wrote it. That's why.
No royalties,
J
baby.
Blue, we see you.
What's up, Jay
What's
Blue?
up, Jay Blue?
Talk
Yeah,
about our.
Little J Blue.
Yeah, I couldn't take drugs. I couldn't take any kind of drug
Nah.
nowadays.
I don't.
That was all in my 20s.
Yeah.
That was all in my 20s.
Like I said, I ain't do no crack. I ain't do none of that. Just regular old
Me
fashioned
either,
ass
Lisa.
weed and give me a drink. All
Really?
that other shit, listen.
Not
Not me. I ain't taking none of that
tasted some
bullshit. Nah,
ain't
because if
fun.
it meant I had to be selling the microwave and all that shit, it wasn't gonna happen.
In no glass.
I ain't smoke crack at all. So
never
you
smoked
can give a damn if you put it in
Hey,
a
I
glass.
never put one
You can
before.
put it in a
I've
gourmet
seen
dish.
crack, but I never would touch
You can put it in a gourmet dish.
cocaine. Never. Saw a lot of cocaine, but never.
I ain't messing none of it.
No.
Seen too much.
But
Seen
I
too
respect
many
the people that, you know, hey, I respect you if you was a G, if you was able to overcome that shit.
You ain't bullshitting.
You was a motherfucking G.
A lot of people, their whole fucking, like, she resting in peace now, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
the most sexiest thing in Pomona at one time ended up looking like a monster.
I seen a couple of them.
I was going, what the fuck happened to her? She goes, hi. I was going, who was that?
You know?
Yeah, they
So
will.
yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
They will.
Yeah.
They will get you. I mean, I only done shrooms twice. Took the stems and then drunk the tea.
But ain't that hallucinative? Ain't that a
Oh
hallucinative?
yeah, it was.
Yes, they ain't got
wonderful.
time to be doing all that.
It was
Hell, I got
wonderful.
look, I
All I
got
did
no
was stay on
problem.
the couch. I mean, it was great feeling, but We didn't do nothing. We weren't like out partying or nothing
Right.
like that.
Yeah, you
We just
couldn't.
drunk the team,
Get
stayed in
out.
the house, like watching
You right,
TV.
man. Crack did. I'm going off of Ricky. He's like Jay Blue. I mean,
Yeah.
like crack ruined a lot of families. And it
Man,
did.
destroyed. Destroyed.
And now it's back, and it's doing
no,
it
he
again.
said destroy.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
it's true. And it's now we always have, we're going to have a different drug now. Listen, the worst thing that could have ever happened to the black and brown communities was the crack era. We just did not know what we
See,
were doing
crack
to
did
our
not
community.
discriminate.
It sure
No,
didn't.
no,
It,
sure
it didn't.
No.
It's
And
what
it's the
It-
worst
it-
thing that could have
See,
happened
that's
to
why
our
they
community.
used to put it on like Donahue and people
Yeah.
like that. Because once it started to
Get
seep into them
to the
rural,
suburban.
Yeah.
suburban, once them kids was taking that mommy and daddy car that they got and taking that money that they had
Going to the black
and going
community.
to the communities and getting
Buying that
that crack and
dope.
taking that shit home. That's what scared. That's what America was scared about.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't care about
It
whether
being in
you
the-
did
yeah,
it
exactly.
or you did it.
Right.
They didn't give a fuck. What did they say in The Godfather? Let them destroy
For
themselves.
Yep.
They didn't care. That's why they said in The Godfather when they didn't want drugs.
Drugs. Yep.
And they said, I don't want it sold around schools.
Yep.
I don't. That's what they were scared of. And
Right.
then once it infiltrated that's where now. That's why they always talk about the communities. And now, because it's the opioid crisis.
Ain't no
Because
pig, we
these
see it,
fucking
you know.
doctors just giving these pills because these
Yeah,
people
but
go,
see,
I got
this is
hurt
the
at
thing.
work.
But
Yeah.
this is what I've tried to tell you guys. This is why I tell all of you, if you ever get a chance, go to Prime Video and watch The Last Narc. It's going to give you a whole synopsis of how we are, how we've gotten to where we are with the crack epidemic. And you're going to better understand what you're doing to your communities down with these new designer drugs, because do not think that the same thing is not happening. You have to understand history continues to repeat itself when it's been successful. And if you continue to do this, you can no longer sit around and say, woe is me, I'm a victim. Nah, because you have the knowledge at hand now.
Because these rural communities
You have the
that are
knowledge at
just
hand now.
devastated by these opioid, these painkiller shit is because they go get it from a doctor and they don't have the resources that you live in Rancho and you live in.
Well, you know what?
They
I'm
don't
sorry.
have
I
those
just don't feel
resources to
sorry
go
for
get
them.
help.
I'm sorry. I just don't feel sorry for them because,
Oh,
like I
no,
said, no, I'm gonna tell you
everybody
why.
do
You
it to themselves.
criminalized our drug addiction, but now you want us to provide help for them. Criminalized our drug addictions. No, I no.
Yeah, because
So
it
it's
was a
all that
money-making
shit is
thing.
across the board for me.
How much?
It's
does
all
it,
that shit across
how
the
much
board.
does it
Lock their
cost
asses up too,
to
because
house
that's
an
what you
inmate?
did in the black and brown communities when they was high off that shit and selling it, and they doing the same thing in these rural white communities. Now all of a sudden, you criminalized our addiction, but now we've got to help you with yours. Nah, lock your ass up too. That just across the board for me. Ain't no here or hither. Lock their asses up too, because that you say it's against the law. They breaking the law. You said we was breaking the law. We had to go
that's
to
why they
prison.
wanna
They
put-
breaking the motherfucking law too.
That's why they want
Right.
to put all this fentanyl shit on Mexicans and all this kind of stuff. But where's the demand? If nobody takes drugs, guess what? There ain't gonna be no drugs. Can you name anybody? Name last time you heard and said that black dude died of fentanyl.
I just heard that a few hours ago.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
But I'm
that's
saying,
the norm now.
what's the majority?
I don't know.
Oh,
what
it's
black people
50%
die.
now because see, back in the day, listen,
Is 50% of blacks dying from fentanyl?
shit,
Is that what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I haven't-
yes,
taking pills?
yes. It's not only in the pills. That's what y'all are not understanding.
Yeah, they put
Now
They
Putting it
putting
in
that shit in the
everything.
marijuana. They slipping that shit everywhere.
I just seen that.
No, they put that
It's in
shit in
heroin,
every,
it's in
it's in
cocaine.
every
They
motherfucking
couldn't-
thing. That's what I'm telling you. You will find a lot of these niggas getting caught coming across the border with just thousands and thousands of them fucking pills. You're not understanding. Oh yes, we're hearing it. It's here. But now, like
Well,
I
we know that they
said,
putting it in everything.
if you
though. They
want to
putting it in
stop it,
everything.
if they want it stopped, it'd be
I've seen
stopped
the
in
way that
30
it's-
minutes.
Yeah, but it's the demand for it.
Right.
So,
The demand is
There's
no
always gonna
higher
be people
today
wanna
than it
take
was
drugs.
back 30, 40 years ago.
Fentanyl is not demanded in the black community at all.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. It's
Okay,
going
it's
to
not.
these. It's going to these
It's them
communities
cutting
that are
shit.
used to taking painkiller drugs.
Bro,
Right.
it's in every community. Whether you demand it
No,
or
it's
not,
not
you're
in
just
demand
getting
in
it.
the
You
black
whether you
community, though.
ask,
It's not
They,
demand.
they
Niggas ain't
rather
running
go
around.
get.
They
They
go get
rather
perks
go
and-
get some fucking.
yeah, but it's all the same. You're getting the perk, you're getting the fentanyl. But the sad part of it is that the regular motherfuckers sometimes don't know that they getting that shit.
Well, no,
That's
well,
the
we know
scary
that.
shit.
You're getting
We
it
know
off the
that.
street.
Yeah,
You're
we
getting
know
it
that.
That's
off
the scary
the street.
shit.
see,
But no,
that's
there's a
like-
demand for it. Trust me. There's a demand for fentanyl because Chicago love that shit. No, there's a demand for it.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, but how
I've
do you-
seen it.
How do you
I've
know
seen
if fentanyl's in there? You know, just a little bit.
Some,
can kill
not
you.
everybody is dying from fentanyl, is what I'm trying to tell you. Fentanyl doesn't kill everybody. There are some people that willfully take that shit knowing that they could die, though. And then the ones that are dying, that shit is being slipped to them and they don't even fucking know it.
1,000 people last year died of fentanyl.
Yeah,
That's
and a lot of them did not know.
300 plus thousand.
Yeah, and a lot of them did not know that they had fentanyl in that shit. And there's a lot of them knowingly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had an incident out here in LA last year where they had
Yeah,
that.
these motherfuckers go on the black dark web and they
Right.
order that
Yeah,
shit.
they're going to dark.
So what I'm trying to tell you is it is a high demand for it because a lot, and the reason, and I didn't think that neither. But me working in the profession that I'm working, we're getting these people. And they're coming to us, and I'm
crazy.
finding but we're also not taking more than just crazy people. We're also taking drug addicts as well. And what I'm trying to tell you is that shit is in higher demand than what you know. And I was surprised.
That's why
I was fucking surprised.
That's why the crackheads are just built differently because they just.
I was surprised.
They just keep on trucking.
Yeah, keep on.
A motherfucker been smoking crack for 40, 50
Hey, keep
years and still keep trucking. Still fix a car, still
all
paint
of
a
that.
house.
All of that.
Still
all of
ought
that.
to be like, that dude been on crack. Now, if they take a little pinch of fentanyl, them
They
motherfuckers
did.
will probably die.
Right.
Just like they say about those motherfuckers that drink all day. They say as soon as they stop drinking, what they do? Die.
Kick over.
Because they stop that. I don't know what physiological thing
Shit, it's-
goes
it's-
Oh,
on.
they ignored that shit. They was drunk. They didn't know the difference.
blood-
That
Yeah, they
shit.
go right out. As soon as they go, I've been sober 3 weeks. Bang.
That's
Like,
real
damn,
talk.
he
I've been sober 3 hours.
drunk every day of this dude's life since he was 12.
Yeah, now you,
And as soon as he stopped drinking,
Yeah, I was just surprised at the usage of it because where I work, we're now carrying Narcan. So that's why I'm telling you.
that's what saying.
I'm
When's the
telling
last time
you.
you ever heard somebody saying, well, this person went and got crack? Where, who's bringing bricks in nowadays?
They bringing it
They
in.
bringing bricks.
They bringing bricks, bro. They bringing them.
they bring it.
They bringing all that
They
shit.
just call the dude
All that shit
80,000.
coming up in
They
here.
call the
Because
dude.
this younger generation, they don't.
They
get
gonna do it
so-
all.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
gonna-
do it all.
They daredevils.
And
don't
they
give a fuck.
gonna do it all.
They don't do it
Mix
all.
it all together.
All of it.
Crash test dummy.
Mix it all
That's
together.
why I don't know how them dudes did all that Percocets and lean and
All of that.
promethazine. It's like that shit is dangerous.
Yeah, that shit.
I don't
Like
know
I
how
said,
they
it's
doing
all
that.
dangerous. What's happening to our generation is those of us that did do it, that did survive. A lot of us are people, unfortunately, that are dying. They're now suffering the consequences health wise
From that.
from years of
usage,
that.
From using
So,
it.
like I said, it's gonna be amazing to see what the years down the line this shit's gonna bring. Cause, like I'm saying,
Yeah.
it's
What are these kids gonna be like?
right. Because, like I'm
Oh,
saying,
this generation.
yeah,
But that's
yeah.
why they're trying to put it on when they talk about this fentanyl crisis. They like, okay, these brown people are bringing it in and destroying
the
white
community.
race.
Yep.
Because it's going into the rural communities, and that's
That's
the
what they
same
want
thing.
that.
They're scared of the crack shit,
Yep.
just as the way they're scared
No,
of
they
that
ain't
shit.
scared. They ain't that scared. Because if they were scared, trust me, that should be
But I'm
stamped
saying
plug out.
that's what
They ain't
these
scared.
politicians. That's
No,
what they
them
when they
politicians.
demonize.
No, they
One
ain't
thing you
scared.
can't do, you can't stop drugs, bro.
Oh, they could. Trust me.
You
They
can't
could stop
you
it.
can't-
Oh, if they
you-
wanted to stop
you
it. Trust
cannot
me. Just as
stop
they started it.
dope.
They started it. They could stop it. Trust me.
Alcohol is worse than fucking drugs.
It
That shit
is.
is legal.
Yeah, because they make money off it. But see, as long as they can make money off of it, they can control it. See, it's all about that dollar bill.
That's why
It's
these are
all-
so rich. They get money off of every whiskey that comes into the United States
Like I
till
said.
the end of time.
Like I said,
That's why they're so rich.
there's somebody at the top
Every
that
bottle
is
of whiskey
making
that
money,
comes
and
in
this
the
and
United
until
States, they get a
then,
piece
this
of
is
it.
going to be a crisis. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. Until then, it's no longer lucrative for them. Then it will stop cold.
Man,
Trust
you
me,
cannot stop
they're
no
making
dope.
money. And they don't, and by any means necessary,
Can't
if the
stop no
means
dope.
justify
can't.
the ends, they
It's
don't
like you
give
can't.
a damn
there will never
about
be
you, me, or
where
anybody
there's
else.
no gangs. It's gonna always be gang. Always. It's never gonna stop.
These white people can stop whatever they want to stop,
Yeah,
but when they making
can't-
money
can't
off of
stop-
it,
they
y'all
can't stop.
don't run a damn thing. We just think we do.
Who
We
think-
gonna fuck around and find out. I'm trying to tell
They're never
y'all.
gonna be able to stop drugs.
Shit.
Sis, there's no drugs been
Shit.
around since the history.
Shit.
Gotta remember the motherfuckers was fighting.
Shit.
Hitler had them motherfuckers on meth back then.
Them motherfuckers
Like
was-
I
he was
said,
on
and who
speed.
was Hitler?
Yeah.
That's
Who
where
is
speed
Hitler?
got invented. They
Yeah.
used to give
Yeah.
them
Bro
to-
is the only one
to
over here
them-
understanding
so they
what
can
I
stay
am
up.
give them to
saying.
the soldiers so
You
they could
understand
stay up.
what I am
and what
saying.
meth makes you, it's meat.
We
meth
don't
make
run a
you
goddamn thing. We have no control.
Really meat.
And if they want to
It's
make
not
it
like the
stop,
high you go,
they will.
"Oh, I'm high.
But they don't.
Happy-
It's too much money in
this
that
happy
shit.
life,
It's
let's all
too much
hug."
money in that shit.
Meth make you mean. And you do that shit enough, they give all them fucking pills, and the motherfuckers see somebody shooting at them, the motherfuckers was running towards the gun.
Damn.
They was imagining motherfuckers shooting at them. They was so fucking high most of the time.
It
With
was
no
all
damn gun.
fucked up. And he was the highest of them all. Because he had fucking back pain. They was shooting him up every fucking day. I mean, that's going straight. That's not taking no pill. That's
Yeah,
Going
straight.
straight to the
a
system.
doctor
Like I
straight
said.
to the system.
Like I
So,
said, if they want to stop it, they will. But they're not gonna stop it because there's too much money
Lucrative.
involved in it. It's a lucrative it's a lucrative crime. Why would they stop it? That's why they ain't stopped the
only
gun
thing they
running,
probably
because guns and
Drugs.
running is too. It's a
Marijuana
lucrative
probably the only
business.
thing you can't stop. That's what I would think.
That's what you can't. Because you could grow that
why
shit
did
in
you
your
grow
yard.
that shit?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why
Other than that.
that's why it took so long to get
them
it
to
done,
legalize
because they couldn't tax it.
Right.
Like
Can't tax.
alcohol.
Right.
As soon as they figured out a way to tax it,
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Dispensaries.
That's what I'm
That's
trying to
so
tell
brilliant.
you.
gotta have a legal.
That's
you
why
want
I'm
it
trying to
legal?
tell you.
Okay,
If it's a
pay
lucrative
for it.
business,
And
they
you
gonna let
still
it go.
You can't open a bank account with
That
weed money.
Sure can't.
You still can't. You can't have a dispensary and have
Account.
an account with weed money still. So how do you, where's that money going?
In the bank.
No, but it can't go in the bank
How do they know?
because you can't because you are tied to that business.
Mhm.
So you can't have. You got to show on your income taxes. You
Of
got to
the
show on your
sales,
income
yeah.
taxes, but you can't open a bank account because they think, okay, if I sell this much weed, how much weed I got on the backyard? That's why they still finding all these big ass
Farmhouses, yeah, farms.
and shutting them down because these motherfuckers make too much. If you can't tax the weed and you can't find out, the IRS can't find out where
How
the
much money
money's
was
going.
made? Yep.
That's why you can't open up. So if you open up, you're bringing $10,000 a day into the bank. You can't take $10,000 out the bank without
IRS knowing.
You can't put $10,000 in the bank,
without the IRS knowing.
even if you make it legally. You can't. The IRS, they have
Yep.
to. They put a hold on it. $10,000 is the limit. That's why you can't take $10,000. $10,000 is the limit on a plane. You can't take over $10,000 in cash on a
Yep.
plane.
Sure can.
And even then, the hold can be
And
anywhere
why
from
is
3 days to 3
$10,000
weeks. They can
the
hold that
limit?
money.
These motherfuckers, rappers, got fucking stacks of fucking money. Where the fuck they putting it? Where's it going? They have to show everywhere they go
Wow.
with that money.
What I'm trying to
That's why
tell
they can't. They
you,
go and try
if
to
they
take that
wanna
money out
track
the
you,
bank. Hey, give
they
me
can.
200,000 of my money, and they go, we don't have $200,000 worth of cash in the bank. Banks don't keep cash.
What you mean?
Banks don't keep
They don't keep
cash.
big
They
money
only
up in
have
there.
a certain amount
they have a certain amount of money.
because the
Nice.
FDIC.
Well, I went to Dre's Bank and I cashed 2 checks, 150,000, 200,000
Yeah.
What bank did you go to?
to what's the name of that bank?
Bank of Mercantile.
Yeah.
That's why
Those,
mercantile.
those are outliers. Those are
Independent.
You won't be
rich
taking
people
that check
banks.
to Bank of America. Talking about I'm gonna grant
you
you
can't go to
$150,000.
Wells
They're gonna hold
Fargo.
that check 3 weeks.
Because
Yeah,
y'all right about that because they had
You
to
ain't
order
going
my
to
money.
Bank-
They
you
had
ain't
to
doing
order
that.
it. When I was
That's
that's
right.
why they can't.
That's
what I'm
right.
saying.
Because you're
You
only
said banks, so that's why I said
because you're
pocket.
only
Yeah.
insured up to up to
$250,000.
$250,000. So if you come in and I have $1 million
Mercantile is insured
in the
to $1
bank,
million.
and they take the money,
See,
I don't know
about that.
no,
I'm only
when you walk
insured.
in the bank, just look at the FDIC. It'll
Yeah,
tell you
that
how
little
the FDIC insured.
I'll be looking at the motherfucker.
It's that little gold plaque right next to
It'll
right next
tell
to
you.
the
As soon as you
teller.
open that door, it's right
It's
on the
always
door.
there. It's on
It
the door,
says-
and it's always
I
there.
don't
at
read
the thing.
shit.
Yeah.
I'll just be
No, that just means that it's federal funding.
Yeah.
So
No, it's
your money
federally
is insured.
right.
That money's insured.
So if they take $300,000 for you, you only get
Yeah,
$200,000
yeah.
back.
From where?
no, say you put 300,000 in the bank,
Uh-huh.
right? And the bank goes under. You're only going to be insured.
You only insured
Insured
up
of
to
150,
200,000. The
250,
government
you
will
lose.
pay you your money back,
But the
but
bank,
you lose
Bank.
100,000
right?
With the bank.
with the bank because it's on everybody's money. If
Has
you
to
have
be
an account,
insured.
that's everybody's money.
Right.
So that's why if somebody goes in the vault, like in the movies, and just starts taking and putting them all in bags, banks don't carry money like that.
Why you
No,
think
that's
most
the
of the
movies.
but why you think most of the people, the most they're getting away with is maybe 10, 15, 20,000?
Exactly. When they
That's
go up robbing
why.
the bank.
You going to rob a Bank of America?
You
What
see that
for?
dude take out
What
the,
for?
the police sniper took that motherfucker out the other day.
Yep.
He had a hostage. He had
Yep.
a hostage. He took that motherfucker.
That's why I be
Sniper.
laughing.
Yeah,
Sniper
knocked
took
him.
that
Real
butt,
shit.
knocked him down at the
Yeah.
front door.
Knocked him.
Damn.
That's why I be
Like
laughing
the
when you
movies.
going in there to
Like,
Bank of
wait,
America.
wait,
You only
wait.
gonna get 20,000.
Yeah.
They took a hostage at the bank.
Ain't even
And
worth
he's
it.
standing in back of the hostage, and that sniper just said, fuck it. Boom. And they gave him the word, and he domed the motherfucker with the hostage in front of him.
That's a,
Through the window.
that's a bad motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said that shit ain't even worth it.
Yeah, that's why these rappers and stuff, they take all that money out. A lot of that should be fake money because they can't go get $200,000 out and be like, oh, I got stacks and all that. They taking it out and they keeping it in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So you can only do that shit a certain amount of times a year.
It's a trip because when I got the 150,000, came in a
It's in the clear.
plastic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Clear plastic.
Yeah, it's clear.
Then I got the 200, and it was flat.
Because it's wrapped up because it came from the it came from the armor company. It came where the money goes.
Okay.
That's why you see armored cars come and
Yeah,
they bring
brinks and all that. Yeah.
they bringing it and taking it out. Do you ever see
Yeah.
somebody just come bring money? No, they always got a bag with them.
Right.
So they taking money. They taking the money to repopulate the money.
Right.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
They taking coins, all that shit.
Right.
Why you think we had a shortage of coins during the pandemic?
Because they weren't
I
producing
know,
them
right?
anymore.
Wasn't that weird?
Yeah, they weren't producing them.
They weren't producing them.
Because of the COVID.
They were printing fucking money left and right.
But
But
they weren't producing
that's why
coins.
inflation is why.
That's why you couldn't get a roll of coins.
That's why you
and it was
couldn't get a roll of
unlimited.
coins. That's why
Now
they
you
always
can't.
ask you now.
At the
They
bank, they
still
ask you for
do
change.
you want to donate the other 25 cents from your? So say your bill is 1975,
Mhm.
and they go, "Do you want to donate the other 20?"
Yeah.
Because they don't have the coins. Once you don't have the coins and you printing money, coins is worth everything too.
Right.
So
But
they
a lot
had
of
to
that, but a lot
repopulate.
of that is basically they're going to get you. We're all going to be on digital currency. That's where we're headed.
Yeah,
We're headed to
that's-
digital currency. That's just what it's going to be.
Because they're getting they away from legal tender. It's like, what is money? Money is just here, $1. I give you $1, you give me something back. This is just a piece of paper that somebody said
Mhm.
it's worth something.
Right.
Right.
It's got all these letters on it, all these numbers, all this shit. But if y'all say, hey man, there's nothing I can't buy, so if I get shoes, I paid for the shoes. You paid for the hat. You paid for the jacket. That's where Native Americans trade.
Right. Okay.
I make a bone knife, then you give me rice for the bone knife.
Yeah, barter.
But I didn't pay for it.
Right.
I didn't give money for it. This is just somebody said this is worth something.
Right.
$1.
Right.
$10,000. Is it
Right.
really worth $10,000?
Right.
It's just what you are used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like Native Americans, people from
Traded.
Africa, they didn't have
Native
money.
indigenous
They bartered.
people,
They bartered.
indigenous
It was
people
bartered.
all over the world
Exactly.
bartered. Everything was on a barter system,
I
and
got
we still,
cows, you got chickens.
and we still
Right.
got a barter
Oh,
system today. We still have a barter system
got
today.
pictures,
It's just done in the form of
Back in the days.
currency.
Yeah, it's just done in form
It's
of
done
currency.
in the form of currency. To get those dozen of eggs, you're gonna have to give them some currency for it. It's an equal exchange here.
Right.
You're getting something for something,
Right.
and that's just what it is. It's still a barter system. It's just used currency.
That's just like in the Civil War,
Right.
you had different types of money. You had Confederate money,
Right.
And you had Union money.
Mm-hmm.
So people would say, "I got all the war's over. I got all this Confederate money."
And the
Well,
Confederate
guess
money
what?
wasn't
Guess
worth
how much
shit.
it's worth?
It wasn't
Yeah,
worth shit.
Nothing.
It wasn't worth shit.
So
Wow.
they printed all this money up. Now I got stacks and stacks of money. I think I'm rich working in
Yep.
having a plantation. Now it's worthless.
Yep.
They use it for shit.
They used to burn money because they were so rich. People used to burn money when or people used to burn money. They had so much money in the system. They used to burn money when it was cold
Mm-hmm.
because it didn't have logs, didn't have wood. So there's pictures of people just burning stacks and stacks of money
Just to
back in the
stay
days when it was like the Depression to stay warm because the money was worth
That's
something.
something.
But you would think, okay, look at all this money. It's like they can go buy wood. No,
You
was
can't, because it wasn't worth
worthless.
shit. It didn't have any value.
It was worthless. You
It
could
had
go
no
get
value.
a sack of flour. Will cost you like $50.
Well, my nickname would have been Tree Jacker, and I would have knocking niggas' trees down in their yard. to
And
be
plus, you
born.
got to remember,
I'm
it's
cutting
not
trees.
rural places. You're talking about in the city.
City, yeah.
You're talking about in the city.
Right.
So you think nobody had no money, but yeah, people had money. They would literally
It just wasn't.
burn
It just wasn't. Didn't have any value.
no value.
And that's the reason why after the 1929 stock market crash, you had such a change in the way currency is viewed even today. You will never have, because rich people, listen, a lot of them lost everything. But even those that kind of made a comeback, they never made the comeback that they had prior to the 1929 stock market
Yeah,
crash.
the
But their
Rockefellers, the
name,
Carnegies.
was still, because see,
And
and I'll give you a
brand.
prime example. John Kennedy, when he married Jackie Kennedy was a Bouvier. Those Bouviers had money until the stock market
'Cause
crash
they had
came.
shipping.
They had shipping.
They
All
were the
that
biggest
shit
shipping
wasn't worth a
family
damn.
all over the Mediterranean.
Yes, that wasn't.
So John Kennedy had money, but he didn't have Jacqueline Bouvier money.
No, yeah, and they didn't have any money, but she had that name. See, a lot of it came with the name. She
Yeah,
still
and
had
then
her
she
name,
went-
but
and
she
then
didn't have the
after-
money that she had.
and
That's
then
why when he
after-
died, that's why after he died, she
got
was
with the Onassis.
Yes, she got with Onassis with Oreo Onassis because she was technically broke.
And then at the time, he was the biggest shipping tycoon.
He sure was. Oreo
that
Onassis
whole
had
family-
money.
And he was old.
He sure was, and her and Christina Onassis did not get
But
along at all.
She knew that whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knew being an ex-president,
Because she was
wasn't
the
gonna
heir.
get no money, wasn't gonna get none of that Kennedy money.
No, she wasn't getting any of that Kennedy money. She was not going to get anything. She walked out of there broke after he was assassinated, and that's what people don't understand. So that's why she went on and married Oreo
After she
Onassis.
put him to rest when they was like, "Oh, get out the
She had to
house.
get him up out of there.
Get out the house."
And so she did what was best for her. She struck a deal with Oreo Onassis and got a lot of money. But see, Christina Onassis, his daughter, didn't want her to have a motherfucking thing because see, she was the sole heir. She was his sole heir,
They
and
don't like that shit.
she still ended up with all his money.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the thing of it is, like I said, yeah, it's a
That's what
lot.
you have to understand about inflation. They say, okay, inflation. It's just because you're still reeling off the printing of all this money from the pandemic. That's why shit is not coming down, because look at gas prices right now. Gas prices went up 30 cents. 30 cents. Why? Because skeptics run the game. These trading people, they don't go off metrics. They go off speculation. So why did gas go up 30 cents? Because these motherfucking pirates is fucking hitting these fucking Hamas and all these people is hitting motherfucking these tankers with fucking missiles.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah,
That's why they
yeah.
had to send all the
This
troops.
is a global. See, we have to realize we're working things on globally. Inflation is global. And what people have to realize about inflation too, and the gas prices, starting back in the pandemic, Donald
Gas
Trump
prices was
told
low because nobody was driving.
nobody was
nowhere.
driving. But also, I'll tell you something
Nobody.
else. Nobody. Where was you gonna go when shit open? You drive up there when the motherfucking thing open.
Exactly.
So that's number one. But number two, what was really, really pertinent, what people didn't understand, is Donald Trump had told the Saudis and all them to stop producing gas. They stopped producing the oil. So now you're behind on oil production. So when you have less, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna pay more.
Yeah,
And
because
that's where we
Because
are.
he thought he was going to open up all these fucking pipelines.
He sure
But he was going
did.
to drag them right through Native American fucking water systems. And they thought, okay, I'll just get away with it. We'll open up this pipeline. And them motherfuckers said no.
Yeah, because they had poisoned them before.
And then they went to fucking
And they
court,
went to court. You cannot go
and
on
the
federal
court
land,
said,
Indian
no,
land,
you cannot do
and
that
just
shit.
open up, bypass the treaty and open up. Because see, let me tell you something about my people. Native Americans don't play that shit. You break a treaty, you're going to court, and they don't care if it take 10 years,
Yeah, they got
because they are
got lawyers
always
now.
they are all yes they have their
got
own.
lawyers now. They'll go.
They'll
what,
fight you tooth and nail.
lobbyists. That's what got that. If you ever watched that movie, with what Kevin Spacey or whatever, the Jack Abramoff story.
Mm-hmm.
That's what That's why that motherfucker went to jail, because the lobbyists, because all the fucking Indian casinos, the motherfuckers was all getting kickbacks from the Indian casinos. So he was whining and dining these motherfuckers and taking advantage of these motherfucking native tribes. Oh yeah, I'll get you a casino, but it's gonna cost you this much. Damn. So they don't give a fuck if they fuck up the land. All they care about is the dollar.
That's
all
right.
they care about is the access. So there are Native American. They hire lobbyists. They hire these people for $40,000, $50,000 a month to go into. I know this congressman. Yeah, he'll give you the permits to build a casino on this land. This is how much it's gonna cost. Look at all the motherfuckers in New York that got caught up. 80 motherfuckers
They should have.
the other day.
Got caught up on what? What happened?
Housing. The housing scam. They had
Like
the biggest
if-
housing
if you
scam in
need-
history.
If you need your apartment building fixed,
Mhm.
well, guess what? It's gonna cost you because I'm the motherfucker who approves that shit. And they went and got them all.
They rounded up about 80 of them.
80 motherfuckers.
80.
In one day.
80.
Damn.
And these motherfuckers was
So actually, what was they doing? Actually,
they was taking kickbacks for,
Which is illegal.
yeah, I need the pipes fixed in this big ass apartment building in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
And them
Okay,
fines.
so you contract it out to
Yep.
a contractor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you go try to build something or try to do something in some because it's regulated. Well, it's gonna cost you millions and millions of
But
dollars.
where they also
These
got in
motherfuckers
trouble,
got a
those
budget.
jobs weren't getting done.
Yeah,
They wasn't doing the job.
and it was
able
old.
to take
It was
money.
motherfuckers ain't even been in the company for 10 years. They were just sitting at home with all the bread and going, I got away with it. Them motherfuckers came knocking on the door like, did you work at this place 10 years ago? Oh, you can come with us.
And you're going to get the minimum they're going to get is 10 years in prison. That's the minimum they're going to get. Them fines go from
Rounded
anywhere
them
from 50
motherfuckers
grand
up.
to $250,000 on top of that.
You ain't got nobody
Each-
working in the office
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
The paper boy is the only person, the male person is the only
Yep.
person that works in the office right now, because all of them.
Oh, yeah, they rounded 80 of their asses up. I fell out laughing. I said,
They had a bus. They
A buck.
had a
Yes.
bus.
A bus.
They loaded them up on the bus like they was migrants, bro.
It was real-
That's fucked up.
Yeah, they did.
And
And
they
I said,
blurring out
that's what you get.
blurring out their faces.
Yeah,
Like, fuck
the
blurring
one
out
bitch,
their
he
faces.
tried to put the coat over her head. I said, yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure
that
your
shit
friends
was
know it.
funny.
I'm sure
I
your
love
friends
shit
know
like
it's you.
that.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sure your friend
I
know
can
it's
watch
you.
shit like that all
She
the
know
time.
your walk. They know it's you. Your neighbors know it's you. They know your walk.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the mailbox while there was 5 police cars outside your house. Yeah, I know.
Linda, we know that was you because the way.
I saw that sweater on you last week.
Right.
That's
Your
crazy.
neighbors already know it's your ass. You see that? You see that when they pull Claude up out of there?
That is crazy.
You know that was him. Look at
You know that, and his son Tony was with him. You see they had him.
Right.
Your damn neighbors know it's you.
Oh, Tony.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, the Tony was Tony was.
Yeah,
down the
I
street.
see that it hollered. I said, uh-huh.
Oh, that
You
shit was
thought
so
you got
funny.
away with the shit. And listen, we are in a time where ain't that look, you ain't get away
There's
with nothing.
nothing you.
There's nothing you can
can't
do
get
behind
away
closed
with
doors no more. That
shit.
shit is coming out in the open.
Hey,
Just knock it
no.
off and just stop.
Yeah, you can't. Like I said earlier, you can't get away with shit. If you rob a bank, they're gonna catch you.
Yep.
If you steal out of a store and they're gonna catch you.
Cause somebody's camera is trained on you. I wish people would understand this, because right now what we have is the world's dumbest criminals.
Man,
I tell you, it's not enough TV footage on these damn dummies. The stuff that I be seeing, I'm like, y'all niggas just dumb as the day is long. I just ain't never seen a lie.
they got a show called Real Crime,
Yeah.
Real Crime Time. Oh my God,
Yeah, that's a good show.
that shit is man. And this when I say they find your ass, I didn't know that. See, what they got now is they got sensors that notify you when guns go off.
Yeah, they could pinpoint right where you at.
Right where the gunshot
Oh,
came
yeah,
from.
they on the
That was in
light poles.
Oakland. They was in Oakland first. They started in Oakland first.
Right. We just watched it. I
They
was
on the
like-
light poles.
Yeah, that's boom.
So if you hear guns
They
go
can
off,
triangulate
I'm like,
where the
that's
shot came
The
from.
one in Oakland, they could tell you exactly where the motherfucker was
Right.
standing.
So
I
not
just be
only that,
looking
On
at
the
these
side of the
people.
house, the backyard.
Look, these motherfuckers.
I just be looking at these people like y'all dumb as hell.
Yeah, nigga, if you gonna rob a bank,
Just sit down. Don't even think about it. Just sit down. Just sit down.
play a video game where you rob.
Just
banks,
sit
'cause You
down.
ain't gonna get away with it. You ain't
Just
gonna
sit
get away
down.
And really, how much you gonna get? You ain't going into the vault like Heat
Yeah,
or
you know that.
Point
Gato.
Break.
What's up, man?
But these niggas,
This
these
ain't Point
motherfuckers
Break.
really
This
think
ain't-
they doing it. I'm like, y'all have got to stop watching TV. Just like I tell some of these football fans when they, and we could trade this person and trade that. This is not Madden.
Right. It's
Right.
running.
This is not Madden. What you're saying is ludicrous. It's lunacy at best. And that's why I be saying with these new criminals, when I be looking at all this high tech shit, I'm like, niggas and others, just stop. Go on and stop while you're ahead, because you're getting ready to rob yourself right on into a national crime bill.
Right,
You're about to
that's all-
rob your way right
That's why
into
they
it.
say you gotta check
Well,
your.
And,
No, I said, I'm okay though.
yeah, and
Yeah. I was just
My bro-
thinking about them niggas.
my bro, them niggas still funny as fuck.
Niggas, look, there you go, he laughing. You know, when we think about your ass, only thing we can do is laugh, bro.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you need to come fuck with us one day, man. Because I know it's going to be a good show if you come.
Yeah, it's goofy ass him and Dom.
Yeah, man.
That's why I said they robbing themselves
That's
into
why I
a
say you
crime
gotta
bill.
check they gotta check. You gotta check your tires and you gotta check all that shit. They putting them AirPods. Follow your ass home.
I'm about to put one of them on my whip.
What's that?
Them damn air tags.
Air tags.
What is that?
Put them on.
Well, them motherfuckers
but
put
they
it
can-
on there and then they
you can
track
track
you
your
where
shit.
you go
You can
home.
track where your car at. Like somebody steal your shit, oh, it's in this garage.
Yeah.
When y'all going to come down? Give me
Yeah.
any Saturday.
That's a
y'all
good
can come.
idea. Shit, I might get some of them myself.
Yeah, air tag. Yeah.
Yeah, them air
Let me
tags.
know, man. Let me know. We'd have
But
loved
they
to
got
have
to
on the show.
do, dual things. Like criminals is putting them in. You open up your gas tank and then put it in there. You don't check your gas tank all the time and follow your ass home. So they ain't behind you. They'll get you
While
3
you park,
hours, 4
yeah.
hours later.
But see, I'm gonna tell you right now about that now. You don't have to be careful with that shit now, because everybody got cameras, and just because you don't see a camera on that
Don't mean
home,
that they
you
own.
don't know the homes in there. People, look,
Right.
just sit down. Just give up the criminal life, because this
alone.
technology gonna have you looking dumb as hell. When they get done with you, it's gonna have you looking dumb as hell. And the way shit is now, they just not putting up with it no more. And look.
Yeah, that's true.
You think you doing something, next thing you know, they done rolled up on you. Talk about how you know you ain't got no proof, and then they pull that shit out on you. You taking a plea deal. So like I said, I mean,
That's it.
it just stop.
Yeah.
That's all these motherfuckers. Look at all these motherfucking rappers that killed. Look at all these motherfuckers is on tape.
On
When they
tape.
killed Stats Jones, he on tape.
What's it?
The other dude on tape.
The one that died not too long ago at the cookie shit place.
Oh, young dog.
The young dog. That was so cold.
Yeah, you running up in there, and they got you on camera.
They got you on camera.
Found you within
Got the
within
little
72
hook on
hours.
tape.
Caught him within
You know,
72 hours.
Then they got this one called Caught on Tape, Murder Caught on Tape, and it's track. This motherfucker, what they do, they go backwards on their cases.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So what they do is they start from from the. Put it this way, they at the end of the day,
They know everything
from
you
your
did.
house. You know what I mean? From your house on somebody else's
Right.
camp,
They
you
know
left
everything
at
you did.
7:26.
Here, you drove by
You drove
this
by-
fool.
Right. Yeah. Because of people's cameras. So they start with cameras first, and then you know what I mean. I was like, this
Retrace
is
it all.
Somebody is going to see you. So the bottom line is,
Can't be
just
the way
set your
we
ass
sit.
down. Just set your ass down. Set your ass down. Cause right now, look,
And these
Just
motherfuckers
look
going
at-
into
look.
the store.
He said, take
These
a plea. I'm
motherfuckers
telling
going
on
in the
everybody.
store, Target for
No,
what?
taking a plea.
What
I'm
is
saying-
expensive
telling
in
on
Target?
everybody.
What's the
That's
most
it.
expensive thing in Target?
A TV.
A TV.
In Target?
it ain't
That's
even
what I'm
expensive
saying.
no more.
They running out
Right.
with
camera.
with shampoo and
Yeah.
They
bags of shampoo.
And
They're
getting
going to
5
this
years.
CVS.
Yeah.
No, they
Selling
ain't,
all
because
this
I went to
makeup and-
Walmart, and this is on God. I went to Walmart, they locked up the goddamn detergent. You ain't stealing that shit no more. They treating that like the goddamn baby formula and the hair products. Yeah, listen, I'm just telling you.
You see, they
Red-
locking up
They
people.
locked up the goddamn, look, Tide is locked up like a motherfucker. So I tell you what, they done had it. And now they just taking the shit up out of there. They just said, fuck
Yeah,
it,
they
we
just
just moving.
stealing for stealing's sake. Like what? CVS, okay, you know if you
Then you gonna try to sell it
if
on the
you jumping
marketplace
over
on
the counter
Facebook.
to get the medicine in the back of the pharmacy. That's one thing. But these motherfuckers just loading up like
Yeah, stealing
like
chapstick and
Clairol.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
Nigga said chapstick.
That shit 99 cents at the Dollar Tree.
yeah. Fucking crazy.
What you gonna do? Give me 5 or 10 cents? What you gonna do? I mean, just to make no goddamn
Also,
sense.
stealing purses like that ain't even a name brand purse. That's
Did you see that one where the bitch talking about, I got two jobs. I got to go to work in the morning. You ain't about to arrest me. The bitch just thought they had her own camera. The bitch, first of all, she had put $350 worth of groceries on her EBT card. She decides she gonna see this cheap ass purse. She takes the tag off the purse.
I seen that one.
Yeah, you see that shit? That ghetto asshole. And
And
put her purse back up
dark
on the
skin.
shelf. Yes, and go try to
Had a
find
hat
her.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen her.
they caught her
The
ass.
short outfit. The
Yes.
top master pants.
She tried to
her
fight
short-
everybody. This shit was embarrassing. This
It was
shit was
embarrassing.
fucking
She
embarrassing.
was like, just put the money back on my car. I'm
Yeah,
like,
on my ABT card, you ain't put the money back up on there. Dude, that brother was
Oh,
just
I
as
see
calm.
that. Yeah.
That brother was just as calm as a cucumber. That
Like-
brother said,
like,
shit.
Bitch, you going to jail.
You know, you ain't even tell me what I'm in here for. He said, I told you.
but that's the terrible thing is they hire these security people or they hire employees like, hey man, you're caught stealing. They try to get to do stealing, and the job fires the employee.
Ain't that crazy?
All right, we'll come back and steal after that shit. I'm like, fuck it.
No, but the funniest one, did you see the one where they caught the cashier? She stuffed about $1,500
The
or
young
more.
black girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna talk about, well, this is
Wait.
my own money, and it ain't your money. They ain't your money. You don't even make that much at Walmart. Cut it out. They ain't
That's
your
why
damn
they
money.
called
Hey.
the park in the parking lot. Then they
Y'all
brought
heard
it.
y'all heard about these dogs that they got as security now?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking
Mhm.
dogs. nigga.
Yep.
For the snatch and grab,
Yep.
they got dogs.
Oh, that's good.
They got dogs.
That's good.
Shit, DMX used to do that.
I'm like, God, that's
DMX
big.
used to train them
That's
dogs.
Oh,
And
I
he
would,
tell them, get
I
him,
would
get
have
him,
a
go
whole
that
kennel
person
at the
run.
door. Whole kennel at the
Look,
door.
look,
This
look. I seen it on the news where I think it's in Boston if I'm not mistaken, where
They're letting them loose.
they're letting them loose.
The real Doberman gang.
They're letting them loose. Niggas is getting bit up,
That's why I can't understand.
trying to steal.
I
snatch
saw
and
this
grab.
one
They
show.
like,
I saw this one show, and they got this like makeup. You know, it's like a security company, and they got like a mock, like a mock supermarket.
Mhm.
And then they go, okay, when people start to snatch and grab, they just press a button, and that whole motherfucking place locked down. Like the shutters come down, it looks like
God damn, that's
Boy, that's
the
getting shit
door
out of these
locked. They just press a button,
That's what they need.
and
Can
everything.
you imagine watching niggas at Walmart?
Bang,
you stuck.
Can you imagine niggas get locked at Walmart? Oh,
Yeah, it's like something simple like that. Okay, you're making $9 billion a year. Okay, what kind of
Nigga,
because I'm security guard, you walk in, these motherfuckers in there with a
Nigga,
lock them niggas up at Walmart.
You gotta sit there
damn.
and wait for the police.
Anyway, somebody coming over the intercom. You have been detained, boy.
along with every other customer in there. See, I just think it's something like
I saw
that.
you on aisle 18.
Oh yeah, you can't lock me in this place, but like, you can stop all these.
Yeah, because back in the day when the nigga was stealing, he was be in the store going.
Yeah.
Now motherfuckers walk in with bags like shit.
Well, motherfuckers filming them like.
Yeah, they shit, boom, boom, and put it over their shoulder and walk out.
Boy.
And then they got some security guard going, "Hey man, you can't go."
They like
get
move,
the
fuck out my
the
way. Nigga, move.
All right, well, I tried.
Right.
But can you
shit.
imagine, boy, if the door just, as soon as you put that shit in that bag, it
Like,
go,
you pay for that shit.
Everything lock up.
They like the whole
Everything just-
store.
oh, that's your whole, oh, that shit come down
Oh my God.
Them cartoons or
They have a
whatever
bank like that though. Y'all know that, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Hey,
A bank
a liquor
does
store
that.
like that too.
Can
Yeah,
you
like-
imagine? Can you imagine, boy, you in
Nigga
there?
behind the counter just push a button.
That nigga said, "Can you please let me out?"
Oh, you-
And the whole store shut down. Click.
Yeah, the guy caught in
That nigga like
Phone
that.
place?
in the phone place.
Oh, that was
That
funny.
motherfucker locked the door on him. Them motherfuckers like, please, man, please.
Please, man, come on,
I
man.
ain't go to jail. I ain't go to jail.
Look, no, look. Then Chuck was watching when this nigga came in there. He was a cold motherfucker when he went in there.
Yeah, they
He like, "Give me all your motherfucking money."
she ran out.
She went, click, the doors went, click.
That nigga was like, what the fuck?
He said,
When them motherfuckers was trying to feel the door.
Yeah, they couldn't get it
that
in.
nigga was going, "Can you please? I'm
Please.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going, this nigga. Give me your motherfucking money. Woo, 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 woo. Click, 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 click. Please, can you just let me out? Please. That nigga
Young-
kicking the
The
door.
young black dude tried to shoot the lock off when he got caught up. The lady just walked out and pulled the shutter down on him. You seen that one? Went out the front door and went, boom.
I saw one yesterday. This
We're gonna watch some of
dude,
that.
this dude walks in the thing. He's got his hand in a bag.
What? This is
And he
it.
walks in the nail shop, and these
Oh,
Korean ladies,
They didn't
they
even
didn't,
pay
they
no
didn't move.
attention.
They was like,
He was like, come on, give me your money. They was all just sitting there.
finally one of them walked
Walked
out,
out the
and
door.
dude just said,
Fuck it.
"Fuck it." Obviously, you're not getting on the ground.
You're
I'm
not
not
listening.
getting any money.
Right.
Fuck it, I'll just
Boy,
walk out.
when I see some of these niggas down like that, she come out, whoop, 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 whoop.
That right there, boy.
He was like, please.
Down to do that to them niggas
Door.
smashing and grabbing. They ain't stop all that shit. Boy, get the lock down. They see they snap and bow.
Shank,
Shank.
That could be the most frightening experience, man. Don't steal,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
don't steal, man.
And then talk to him over the intercom.
just going
Now.
to jail.
Make that
You have
money.
been detained. Don't, sir,
Yeah, and
sir,
the police
stop
the
kicking,
only ones
stop
who can
kicking the
open up the
plexiglass.
door.
It's not going to break.
You know how the fire department
Yeah,
got
yeah,
that
the
key
key.
to get in places? They just be like,
And ma'am, you can't pick the lock.
come on, man.
Right.
Don't use your fingernail files. Not going to help you.
Right.
You stuck.
I'll be
Oh,
talking
shit.
to him over the intercom.
Oh, shit.
Oh God, then I be showing, dropping pictures down on their ass. This is what you look like.
Oh, shit.
That one girl that was stealing
Oh, shit.
shit.
What's up,
Black
twin?
girl
What's
was
up, baby
stealing
boy?
shit.
Twin.
No,
Okay.
she was like,
Shit.
she was just like, she had
Oh,
like
shit.
one thing left after they done grabbed her and took all the shit. She was like, I think it was like, she was like, I gotta go, I'm going to work.
That's what
Tomorrow.
That's what we talking about. I got 2 jobs tomorrow. I'm going to work. No, you ain't. You gonna be
You are
fired from both of them. If you are
stealing.
going to jail. And then she talking about, y'all gonna have me rolling back here when you hit them bumps. Y'all can't put me in this backseat. You little hood rat. Yes, they can. Yes, they
That
can.
one-
What about my kids? He said, we should have thought about
We
your
love you
kids.
too, twin.
He said, you should have thought about your kids. That should be the funniest shit to me because he was just calm and cool. But they was the
Crazy.
police was irritated. They were just like they wanted to say this bitch.
I mean, when we was criminalized in places, we had plenty. We
they
had
ain't playing too.
people working on the inside. And,
Oh,
They
that
got
time.
workers inside too.
I ain't
The
never been
workers
a
get
thief,
locked
though,
up in there too.
I ain't never been a
Oh,
thief.
yeah.
open up the back door.
Workers inside,
You know,
you talk to.
the back door just
Yeah.
happens to open. You know,
Right.
just
Boy, but I tell you, if I seen that shit, niggas locked all up in the goddamn store and couldn't break that plexiglass, that'd be some that'd be some hilarious motherfucking shit to me. And the criminal that work at the store that helped them
You
do
better
that
have
shit,
done,
locked
'cause
in that
I'd laugh at
motherfucker
your
too.
ass. If they
Boy, they gonna be blaming each other.
I'd
Bitch,
be
I thought
like-
you told me we could do this. Well, motherfucker, I thought we could. Boy, the shit would break loose up in there.
Hey, I gotta tell you that story that happened to me in the 80s, man. It's like real crazy. You know, me and my boy James Yitty, we gonna call ourselves robbing a 7-Eleven. We had noon chucks.
Y'all weren't dressed in the karate outfit for you.
We had on the ninja.
Stop, stop.
They got a ninja mask
Hey, guess
from
what we
Black
got?
Belt magazine.
Guess what we got?
Y'all
Money orders.
Not even filled out.
Niggas done stole the money on them.
with no machine to go to. Niggas was out there with money orders writing on them.
Oh shit.
Not even chicken.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
You gotta print it out.
Gave me that homeboy went.
Y'all would have been on the dumbest.
lying,
Y'all would have
bro,
been
I'm
on
not
America's dumbest criminal.
I'm telling you.
You
Niggas
lucky I
had
didn't have
new
that
Chuck,
camera
new
back
Chuck
then.
Kings.
Man, the white boy was like, "Hey man, it's not my shit to just take it. I don't give a fuck." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "All right, you know, nigga wanted to break a deal with him. Like he was so nice."
It wasn't a 7-Eleven, it was a stop and go.
Stop and go. Yeah,
Stop and
yeah,
go.
stop and go.
These niggas done robbed the stop and go.
In the ninja outfit.
I love stop and go.
Me a ninja.
Me a ninja. Diamond crazy ass.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all. Well, we love y'all as usual.
Man, I had a good time.
Criminals and drug talk and
Sports
You name
talk.
it, we talked about
We
it.
talked about it.
money.
Laughed about it.
Oh man.
Yeah, everything. We hit
I'm
some
sure
good
some
points.
motherfucker out here done this shit we talked
You
about.
dig? For real.
Can't wait to see you on YouTube too.
We're about to watch some YouTube just to have some laughs, y'all, because it ain't no
So
boxing on
next week,
today.
I'll find something and you hit me.
And we're gonna
I'll be able to put
cast
on
it
screen.
out. Yeah, on the
So
screen,
if
we
you
cast it
want to
out.
bring up something, hit me up and let me know, or send it to my email, send it to
Yeah.
my phone, and I'll be able to post it on it.
You heard it like that, bro?
All right, well.
I need to go get you a shot, cause I'm telling you, that'll stop it.
All right, y'all.
We love y'all, man.
And
This is